Hey, what's up, everybody? It looks like this is getting kind of fuzzy here, but hopefully we can fix that. Give it a second to catch up. I'm just going to be talking about a little bit what I've been getting into in the last few months. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen me posting a lot of different stuff, and I'm trying to keep up and keep on it, but it's been a lot of work. Anyways, I'm just going to give a little intro on to what affiliate marketing is and what I've been doing over the last couple months. Um, so here we go. Who am I and why do you care? Well, a lot of people probably don't, but that's okay. Because I'm not a guru. I'm not somebody that claims to know everything. I'm merely teaching right now because it's the best way to retain information. So I'm a student. I haven't earned a whole lot of money yet in affiliate marketing. I've only earned about $150 so far. And the reason why I haven't had consistent success is due to one thing that's absolutely paramount for most people to understand, and that's the learning cycle. See, hear, and do. A lot of people get stuck in the first couple and they don't actually do the do. So you kind of get stuck up here in these ones here: lecture, reading, audiovisual, demonstration, and maybe even discussion groups. But very few people get to the practice by doing because they get stuck in a loop where they're trying to learn and they never think they really learn enough. They want to be perfect and really want to understand what they're doing before implementing and be perfectionists, and that's kind of what stops a lot of people. The best way to learn, though, is actually by teaching others, which is why I've put together this presentation. What's going on here? Oop. Which is why I put together a presentation. So taking action is the biggest step. That's a lot of steps that main step that a lot of people don't get to. So I want a lot of people to really understand and raise your hand and repeat after me that I understand that my resulting success or lack thereof is completely decided by on how much action that I take. This is also a spam-free zone. Not going to be telling people how to post links everywhere and spam their friends. I'm sure a lot of people have friends that are in multi-level marketing companies or ones that you haven't talked to in about 6 or 7 years, and all of a sudden they want to go for coffee and tell you about Amway. Well, that's not what this is about. There is three main markets that a lot of people don't realize, but everything falls into one of these three categories. Whether or not you're selling Gillette razors, for example, a lot of people would think you're selling health, but a lot of times they're selling relationships. They're selling the fact that when you shave, your girlfriend or that girl that sees you is going to come and touch your smooth skin and get a response out of you. Um, and the thing you want to do when you get into marketing is you really want to drill down from the one of the main categories and really kind of understand what it is that you are getting into so you can better cater to your market. So if you're getting into health and you wanted to sell supplements, you'd want to drill down into something like ketosis and get a better understanding of it so you could really help people along that way. Wealth, make money online, which is kind of the niche that I'm in, and affiliate marketing is the kind of the subcategory that I'm in. Every product or service, no matter what you're selling, is going to fit into one of these three categories. Once you've figured out what niche you want to be in, you'll need to find affiliate programs and products for that niche. So I'm going to go over this whole process in later videos so you won't be missing anything, but a lot of affiliate programs are out there, and if you want to sell physical products, there's Amazon affiliates, or if you want to sell higher ticket products or information products, high paying affiliate programs, ClickBank and ShareSale are a couple of the main ones. All of these sites can actually be found on this website right here. You'll get assigned a special link called an affiliate link, which is what will make sure that you get paid the commissions for directing people to that website. This is an affiliate link that I have on my blog right here. This is what the actual link looks like. It's pretty long and ugly and scary looking. A lot of people don't like to click on those. So I did what they call cloaking and basically made it just look like this right here. And how can you get product or people to view and click your links? Well, there's three kinds of traffic. There's traffic you control, or traffic is website visitors, but traffic you control, any paid ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, solo ads, etc. Traffic you don't control, which is things like SEO, which would be on your blog or website that you have, YouTube videos that you put up, people just kind of come and see, and they might click your link if they see the video, they might not, and posting in Facebook groups and comments. And then there's also traffic you own, so email lists, followers, or previous customers. This is traffic that you don't have to pay for again, and this is where you want all of these people here to be eventually, is down here on this list. So like I said, there's things like Facebook advertising, solo ads, Google AdWords, Bing ads. Then there's your social networks, of course, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, LinkedIn. And of course, it goes a little deeper up here. And then there's SEO, which is like your blogging and trying to rank on Google and other search engines. And then email marketing as well. Now, a lot of people try to get started in this stuff and they just spam the crap out of their links all over the place and annoy their friends, like I was talking about before, or posting in forums and stuff like that because they don't understand the marketing psychology. What you want is you want people to want to click your links. So you need to give a reason that people will follow you, and you need to get their attention, develop trust, and then make your offer afterwards. You can do this by what they call an attractive character. So essentially, you have to give a reason for people to follow you, whether you have your own podcast or blog or YouTube series or anything like that. And there's a lot of different kinds of attractive characters. I'll get into more into that later on. Like I said, this is a no spam zone. So you don't want to be posting links and things like YouTube comments and stuff like that, because they will just end up getting deleted and they hardly ever make it into the comments section of the videos. Facebook comments, again, you want people to want to click your links, so just posting your links in other people's posts and comments and stuff, it doesn't really work a lot of the time, and most people just think, oh, you're trying to sell something, I don't even want to talk to you. Forum posts, again, it's the same thing. A lot of forums, they actually don't allow you to post affiliate links in them. Some of them will allow you to post them in your your forum signature, but it's still kind of very few and far between now, because a lot of people spam the crap out of all these places and they don't really get much results anymore because you're not allowed to do it. Facebook groups is another one. Facebook groups can be very beneficial if you know how to do it, but you do have to lead people away from the Facebook groups. You can't just post your links into Facebook groups, because what will end up happening is you'll just get the unholy wrath of the ban hammer and you'll never be allowed in that group again. And then another thing is uncloaked in emails. When you have that big, long, ugly affiliate link like I was talking about before, what ends up happening is a lot of email marketing service providers will not allow you to post those links in your emails, and they'll just send you straight to the spam folder and you'll lose your email marketing account. Like I said, you want people to ask for your link, or at least be waiting for it and expecting it to come one way or another, and that'll increase the chances of people actually clicking on it. The golden ticket is actually getting people's email addresses. The reason why you want their email addresses is because you'll be able to remarket to them for free later. And that's basically, if you're paying for leads and you want to sell a product, you're going to end up just sending people directly to a link a lot of the times, and then they'll click and they might buy it, they might not, and you'll never see them again. So you really want to collect their email address, because the money is in the list. And what that means is, a lot of anybody that's in the online space will tell you the same thing. And it's because the larger your list is, the more chances you're going to have people to buy from you, and it doesn't cost you anything to send an email. So how do we do that? Got some Power Rangers here. I thought this was a pretty good gift, but we'll move on here. There's a few ways to do it. This is the traditional way that affiliate marketing works here. It doesn't make money on the front end, and you'll need to wait to break even if you're using paid traffic to acquire leads. So if you're sending like a bunch of Facebook ads to this page here, this is what we call a squeeze page. You want to be able to entice them to collect their email address. So what we'll do a lot of the times, we'll give them an ethical bribe related to the niche that you're in. So if you're selling supplements or something like that, you want to offer maybe like a 30-day workout plan and nutrition guide for free. Just input your email here and click the button. And then that'll take them to the thank you page and a download link, and their email goes down into your little email list bucket here. On average, when people begin in email marketing and affiliate marketing, they make about $1 to $2 per email on their list if they're just beginning. The longer people stay on your list, the more the number goes up. They have this term called LTV, or long-term value, and the longer, that just essentially means that the longer they're on their list, the dollar value will go up. And a lot of people will have things like an LTV of $22 or $23 per email address on their list, which is a lot of money if you end up sending out a product and then somebody buys, right? So if you have a list of 10,000 people, you know, that's $220,000 in a year or in a month if you're really good. But there's a lot of people in this space that are actually doing $500,000 a month, but that takes a long time to get up to in a huge list. So the way you want to encourage people to buy from your list is you want to do what they call warming up the list. It's usually done through a thing called a soap opera sequence, which is basically a series of emails where you introduce yourself and you get people to relate to you. You want to develop rapport so that they're more willing to trust you and buy from you, and you're not just going to be selling them garbage like a lot of people do. I don't know about you, but when I get a lot of emails, that's a lot of just stuff that isn't relevant to me, and I often wonder how it even ends up in my inbox. But this is a good way to make sure that people are going to open your emails and actually respond to what you're saying and listen to you. The idea is to soft pitch the product throughout the whole sequence. So just put a link down at the bottom to whatever it is you're selling through the soap opera sequence, but don't direct them down to that link yet. And then on the last email of the sequence, you want to introduce either like a time constraint or some sense of urgency to them in order to make them really want to buy by the end of it. And the reason why you want to introduce that sense of urgency is it creates that, oh, I got to get it now kind of attitude. But you really want to be ethical here too, right? Like a lot of people will say, oh, this is the last chance you'll ever get to see this because I'm taking it down and you'll never get this offer again. But then they have a website that offers on all the time, and that's just going to discredit you and ruin your relationship with your customers. So you have to actually act on the things that you're going to claim in your emails. Um, so yeah, and whenever you're sending traffic to this page here, the squeeze page, through any of these means, social media or paid ads, whatever, only a certain percentage of them is actually going to put their email address. So you send 100 people there, maybe 30 of them will give you their email address and they'll go into your bucket, and then hopefully you can sell them down the road, and that goes back to trying to break even. Obviously, not everybody wants to spend a whole bunch of money up front and hope that they're going to break even in a couple months. That can be a huge risk for people that are first starting out, especially when you can end up paying anywhere from $1 to $8 per lead using things like Facebook ads. In the beginning, you want to increase your chances of success as much as possible. Some people have more time than money, and some people have more money than time. Which one are you? And that will determine ultimately which path you take in this business. If I'm selling the same product as everyone else, why would somebody click my link over somebody else's? And this is a question a lot of people think of. Or the other one is, how do I increase the chance of somebody buying from me at all? And both these questions can kind of be answered the same way. It's called creating an offer. So if I was going to try and sell Organifi green juice supplement, which is actually a product that I use myself right now, and I highly encourage you, if you are going to be selling products, that you only sell things that you use or you're going to use, or things that you're fascinated and want to learn about and you will use eventually. Just because, like I said, you want to be ethical and you want to develop trust with your customers. If you go and send them a link to something that you don't really care for or believe in, and they buy it and it ends up being garbage, then they're just going to unsubscribe from your list and you're going to lose a contact anyways. So the money is in keeping people active on your list and giving them things they want. So if I was going to sell Organifi green juice, right, there's a few ways that you could basically package things with it that don't really cost you anything but time, but will increase the overall value of the supplement. So say the supplement is $69, right? Well, what you can do is you can add in a 30-day detox guide or a recipe book, workout nutrition plan, or superfoods list, stuff like that. You can also use any one of these for that lead magnet or on that squeeze page that we were talking about to get people to want to give you their email address. And then you can add in things like audio value, so like a health and wellness audio book, maybe some meditation and breathing exercises, or you could do a video weight loss course, the video recipes, nutrition course, or wellness guide as well. You can also do product-based value. This is a little more difficult to pull off in the affiliate marketing space, but it can be done. And then the reason why you want to do this is because you want to overcome any objections that they're going to have. So if it's too much money, right, maybe they tried other supplements that were a waste of money. So you want to add in things that will increase the overall value of that product and cancel out this objection by telling a story that will help them kind of overcome that objection. So me, like I got a little typo here. I've spent a lot of money on coffee over the years, and it only gives you temporary energy, and then you end up crashing. This is probably true for a lot of you. I know it's true for me. And then I started using green juice, and I felt a big change in my energy overall for less than the price of my Starbucks. Now, what's going to end up happening here is like, okay, maybe that they'll have an aha moment and maybe they think, oh, maybe I should just try getting healthier instead of plugging coffee in my body every day. And then another objection people get is like, what if it tastes bad, right? Maybe they tried green juice before and it was awful. And like myself, I used to make green juice all the time, and some of it was good, some of it wasn't. So a lot of the times it was too green tasting. It tastes kind of like it just came out of a lawnmower, and I was always using things to sweeten it. Organifi has been great because it's very smooth and sweet taste with without all the bitterness of the greens in it. Uh, right? And then like what if it doesn't mix good? That's a huge complaint that a lot of people have about supplements, especially with a lot of the vegan proteins and stuff like that. I know I was taking Vega for a while myself, and I always found it kind of gritty and it gets stuck in your teeth and it's not very much fun. So maybe the current experience is they use other supplements and they didn't like the grit. So you'd say something like, well, I've used many vegan products, non-vegan products as well, and frankly, none of them mix that great. There was always that awful grit near the end of it, and you get all the stuff stuck in your teeth, and it's just not very good. Organifi is micro milled, so even if there is a bit of sediment left in the bottom, I don't really notice it in those last few sips. And the other one down here is, what if I don't notice a difference? Maybe they tried other supplements with no noticeable difference. And it says a lot of supplements I've taken always boast huge life-changing results. I mean, I know you've probably been sold things like they promise you the world, and then you go and you do it for a little while and it just doesn't really work out, right? So the fact of the matter is that supplements don't do all the work. I had to change my habits when using any supplements to get great results, and Organifi is no different. But if you really don't notice a difference after using the whole bottle, you get all your money back, and there really is no risk. Sorry, I got something in the way here. I couldn't read the bottom of my slide here, but anyways. So after you make an offer with all of those things, right, we go back to here, this is your squeeze page, so you can offer one of those things right here on the front end, and usually you want to make the thing that you think is most valuable, the one that you give away for free to get their email address, because it will increase the amount of people that will give you their email address in the first place. And then when they submit their email, they're going to go to a sales page. Now, because you have an affiliate product, as soon as they click that affiliate link, they're going to just go to the sales page and you can't get them back. Basically, the affiliate product owner controls the shopping cart. So the way you get around that is by bundling your affiliate product with what you want to sell, by having a video here that will tell you and show your customers exactly how to purchase the product on this page. And then you tell them that you want them to take a screenshot of the receipt for the product that they just purchased, and then they can send you the receipt, and then you will sell them or send them all the bonuses via the email. So yeah, still the same way. You're going to be sending traffic there from Facebook, solo ads, Facebook or Google ads, Bing ads, anywhere you can get the traffic to get to that page. And again, it's the same as before. Emails 1 to 5 will be to warm up the list with the soap opera sequence. Now, when you do something like this, you can actually use the first 5 emails with your soap opera sequence and just direct them right back to this page every single time, and it'll show them exactly, because on generally what it does is it takes 7 touches for somebody to buy a product. So they need to see what you're offering or see you referencing it at least 7 times over the course of X amount of time. Uh, don't ask me what the reason is. It's just they want to basically trust you and know that you're not going anywhere and you're not just shilling them worthless products. I covered this before in the last slide. I should probably change my slides. So yeah, and this is the way that you essentially get the percentage of people to increase is by creating that offer that we did on the last page. I'm going to cover more of that later on in other videos, but that's the gist of it essentially. Now the other bonus of sending them to a sales page like this after they do this is you'll get paid a lot sooner via the commissions for the affiliate product than you would if you were just sending it through emails and waiting for the soap opera sequence, because a certain amount of these people will give you their email address and then a certain amount of those people will buy. So if you're sending say 150 people there, 50 people maybe give you their email address and maybe 15 of them will buy. If it's a $70 supplement product or something like that, then you may have just mitigated your entire ad spend and essentially you got those customers for free and now they're on your list, so you'll be able to sell them other products later essentially for free. Money, money, money. So I know that's probably a lot and it's a bit of an information overload, which is fair. I totally get it. My brain has been exploding over the last few months learning all of this stuff, and I needed to put it somewhere that I could go back and really review things, and that's why I'm starting to create this course here. It's more for me than it is for anybody else, but everybody will be able to use it for free as a total resource later on down the road. So it's okay. Anyways, that's the end of that presentation there. I do have some other stuff here I will show you. Testimonials, transition. So in the space that I'm in the Make Money Online niche, and I'm in this group called the ClickFunnels Avengers, and people like to post up the successes and stuff that they've been having recently. A lot of people are saying February 28th is big. I'm just looking for a testimonial here off the cuff. I haven't looked here. So a lot of people though, they will, oh, here we go. Here's one. Will post their successes. So this person here, Glenn Carey, on February 10th, 2019, I set up a new ClickFunnels account to promote the affiliate opportunity, in an attempt to prove a concept that being that I could turn a new ClickFunnels account into a net zero positive cash flow before the first monthly payment comes due. Now, if you don't know anything about ClickFunnels, basically it's a $97 a month subscription. So he wanted to see if he could basically within his free trial period get that $97 paid for before anything else. Today he's on day 23 of his new ClickFunnels account and he just got billed for his first monthly payment 2 days ago. He said he signed up 17 people for the OFA challenge in 23 days. Now, the one funnel away challenge is a $100 commission. So he basically got $1,700 in the first 23 days after signing up for his $97 account. So his account is essentially paid for the year. And he says he's not spent a dime on traffic, which is even better. So he's probably been going into Facebook groups, talking to people about what he's doing and what he's learning and providing some sort of value for them to be able to sell them the product. In 23 days, I've reached $395 in monthly recurring revenue. So now his account is paid for the entirety that those other people have their accounts, which is a huge bonus. Essentially, ClickFunnels pays for itself, with the potential for another 950. I did this with an average of 2 hours a day of actual work and have taken 5 days off from putting any effort into it at all. I know this isn't life-changing yet, but another month of doing this and helping others get their CF account to net zero, even positive cash flow, and it will change my life and hopefully the lives of many others. Right, and here's his images here. What do we got? So $395 recurring revenue, 19 new trials, and 10 currently trialing with a 93% stick rate. That's amazing. That means that 93% of the people that sign up for a trial under him are staying. And here's his account over the last 23 days. $1,800, the last 30, yeah, so 30 days he's made $1,800. That's more than what a lot of people make in a month. Let's see if there's any other ones here. People like to post them all the time. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Are these bad results for the past 7 days? The churn rate isn't too bad, is it? Let's see what he's got. He's got 11 people trialing. Lifetime value of $259 per customer. That's actually still really good. 23% churn. They say on average is about a 30 to 35% churn rate, which means 30% of those people are going to leave. And trial stick rate's 94%. He's doing awesome. Potential trial MR. So that's his potential monthly recurring revenue right there is $1,000. It's just insane. Let's see what we got here. Hey, Kiefer's here. How's it going? Does anybody have any questions here? What do we got here? Full screen webcam. Bam. Hey, you guys. What's going on? Thanks for joining, guys. How'd I do? Did I do okay? Were people entertained at least by it? I hope so. Anyways, you can see all the soap and stuff in the background here. My girlfriend and I made soap the other day, so that's another product I'm thinking about jumping into and doing a physical product, but I want to get used to how all this works first. The biggest part is just taking action and kind of implementing everything you learned. There's actually one fellow in the group here. I'll go back here. Where is it here? Testimonials, transition. Let's go. Where's Doug? Doug Bowden. This dude has been killing it. Come on, Doug. Let's go. So in the last 2 months, Doug has done over $28,000 in commissions just selling the one funnel away challenge that I was talking about before here. Doug Bowden. Let's see, his Sales Funnel Mastery is his group. So this is his group here. Let's see, where's his post? I know it's in here somewhere. Photos. Ding. Come on, where are you, Facebook? There we go. And ding. Oh no, that's somebody else. That's not Doug. Where's Doug? Well, I don't know where Doug is, but he's made $28,000 in the last 2 months just by implementing a lot of the stuff that I've been talking about. But so I got to work on implementing. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this, is so that I can get a better understanding of what I'm doing instead of just getting stuck in the research loop. Plus, doing stuff like this will help build my audience and people be able to understand a little better about what I'm doing. Maybe they'll get interested themselves. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I really appreciate it. Let me know if you liked it. Give me a thumbs up or a share, hearts, whatever you want. Just let me know how I did. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.